Merhaba, hoş geldiniz. Today we're going to be cooking kuru fasulye, dried beans, and I've got all the ingredients written down for you. Kuru fasulye, first of all, let me just show you. It's a bit like baked beans, but not as sweet as baked beans, so it becomes like a salty dish. Okay, so that's the baked beans, and what you need to do is you need to put them in a saucepan overnight, soak them up with water, and then we change the water, wash it several times, and then boil it before we cook it. The reason we do this is to get rid of the gas. So that's the difference. That's the ones that's been soaked overnight, which is what we're going to be cooking, and that's how they are. So once they've been left in water overnight, you'll be able to rinse it all out and start cooking it. And when we start cooking it, first of all, we boil it and we change the water a couple of times just to get rid of all that gas. Okay, the ingredients are kuru fasulye, dried beans. Malzemeler, ingredients, et, meat. Now that's optional. You don't have to have it meaty. Today I'm going to be using just diced meat, lamb. But you can use sucuk, which is like sausage. I don't see why you couldn't use beef sausages in it. You could have neck chops, goes quite nice. Meaty meat with bones goes quite nice with this dish. But the choice is yours. You can do it vegetarian. Instead of having the meat, you can put carrots and celery in it. When we were kids, our parents used to put one potato in it as well, and then they would smash the potato and we would eat the potato. So we would all be sitting down eating the same meal, but we'd have the potato while they would be eating the rest. So as babies, that's what we've been having. So you could add potato in it as well. Okay, so the meat is optional. Then we have the kuru fasulye itself, and you can obtain this in all the big supermarkets in UK, all over the world really, in the what they're called, continental departments, but you can get them quite easily. So we need onion, chopped up onion, bir soğan, one onion, bir yemek kaşığı, 1 tablespoon of domates salçası, tomato puree. So tomato puree, just a spoonful of that to give it colour and taste. Then obviously you've got to flavour it, so it's tuz, salt, karabiber, black pepper, pul biber, chili pepper. Again, we're quite used to adding this in our meals, but you don't have to. It is very good for you. But if you don't like chili peppers, then don't add this. And then zeytinyağı, olive oil. I always do my cooking with olive oil, but if you wanted to use sunflower oil or butter, that's entirely up to you. But once we boil our beans, then we'll be frying our meat with olive oil and then adding the diced onion into it. Once they're browned off, then we will be adding our fasulye, which will be drained, into it, and then adding the tablespoon of tomato puree, mixing it all up quite well, and then covering up with water, bringing it to boil. I don't put the salt and pepper in until it starts cooking a bit first. So like I said, the choice is yours if you're going to be using meat. If you're not going to be using meat, then you can, rather than frying the meat, at that point you'll be frying onions, chopped up carrots, celery stick goes really nice with this meal. Just chop it up and add that into it as well, and it does give it a nice taste. And then I've soaked up a bit extra to show you how to make the salad of beans, and that's called Piyaz. So kuru fasulye, dried beans, again onion, soğan, onion, maydanoz, which is parsley, zeytinyağı, olive oil, lemon, and your salt as flavouring. So basically, once we boil the beans, before they're thoroughly cooked, we drain them off and use our meat and do the kuru fasulye with tomato puree. But to have the piyaz, the salad of it, you would continue boiling it until it's cooked. Once it's cooked, you drain it, and then you would dice up onion in it. Red onion goes nice in it, in like half and then half again, and just do it thinly with parsley, and add it all up with olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and that's it. But if you like tahini, which is sesame seed, tahun, this is optional. You can put a little bit of tahini over it and a hard-boiled egg. Chop up hard-boiled egg in it, and it does taste nice. If you ever go to Antalya, I'm sure they do it in loads of places, but in Antalya particularly, they have loads of places, köfte and piyaz, or chicken wings and piyaz. And that's how they serve it. So if you ever see it, I would recommend you go in and try it. You would get either your köfte, which is meatballs, or chicken wings, and you would get a plate of piyaz, the beans salad, with egg in it and tahini in it. And then they give you a jug of ayran, which is the yogurt drink. And they also bring you baklava, which is a Turkish dessert. And it is really nice. So if you ever see that, I would recommend you go in and try it. I'm now going to be changing the water and putting the beans on to cook, to boil. And change the water a couple of times. And when it's nearly cooked, I will return and get back to you and show you what we do then. Okay, see you in a bit.